All right, so today we're going to take a look at Walmart Italian bread, which for the price, it's a pretty big loaf. $1.47. I'm sure it's going to be different depending on what store you go to because prices are different in different places. But I'll say I remember they used to charge like a dollar, like just like a little over a dollar. I think it was like $1.10, something like that. Then overnight they raised it to like $1.75, and then they ended up having like so much bread that was unsold because they raised it so much. So I'm like, okay, this is like the middle ground. Like we'll have it at $1.47. I still think it's worth the price that they charge. They also sell for the same price like a thinner bread. Like this is like a nice fat loaf that you can make a sandwich with. They have another one that's kind of like, yeah, it's like a little bit thinner, but they charge the same for it. This is definitely the best one to have though of the two different options, and they sell different types of bread also, but this is the best with the sesame seeds Italian bread. So let's take a good chunk of this off, put it on the plate, and I guess I'll share my thoughts on the quality of this bread and how good it is. Because, spoiler alert, I've had this before and I fucking love it. People are gonna think I'm fucking weird because I'm just eating a plain loaf of bread with no, like, I don't have a sandwich, I don't have anything like that. Because obviously, that's the main purpose of someone buying a loaf of bread, especially Italian bread, is to make a sandwich out of it. Maybe a nice sub or something like that. Not me. The only sandwiches I ever eat are peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, the Uncrustables that I reviewed yesterday. Those are the only sandwiches that I ever eat. I don't fuck with tomatoes, lettuce, ham, turkey, anything like that. I don't eat any of those things that are common ingredients for a sandwich. So I don't eat them. So I literally just eat straight Italian bread like this for like a little snack. That's all I eat Italian bread for. So if you guys don't already think I'm fucking weird watching some of the food I eat and me talking about my food preferences, this is definitely the thing that people are gonna think, okay, this guy is fucking mentally deranged. And I actually have a funny story. I was at a place called Club Getaway. It's in Connecticut. It's like this place. It's kind of like a camp where you can, they have cabins that you sleep in, and they have a whole bunch of different activities, rock climbing, whole bunch of different outdoor shit. That was my seventh grade trip in middle school, right? Well, the food that they were serving, so I stayed there for like I think I stayed there for 2 nights. And the food that they were serving, I didn't eat any of it. Well, actually, they had mac and cheese once, and but then they had like sandwiches and they had a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, they had Subway sandwiches, right? So what I did was that I took out everything from the sandwich. I took out the lettuce, I took out the tomatoes, I took out everything, and just ate the bread. And that's all I was able to eat for that one day because you can't bring outside food into the place. You have to eat what they serve you. And me, I was having a really hard time. I definitely lost a lot of weight during that weekend because I didn't really eat anything. I also broke my fucking foot, which was another fun thing that happened, and that's a great story to tell. Fucking on an inflatable slide is where I broke my fucking. I didn't break my foot. I broke my toe, my big toe. Yeah, fucking that was one hell of a trip. So without further ado, though, let's take a bite of this. Mm, it's pretty good. It's really good bread. The sesame seeds definitely add a lot to it. Because I remember they sold a bread that was just like plain with no sesame seeds, and I ate it. Did not like it one bit. So the sesame seeds make a huge difference. And it's definitely really good. Now, I like butter on bread, but it's too much effort for me to try to melt the butter, cut the whole bread open, have like fucking sesame seeds everywhere and having to clean that up, and then putting the melted butter into the bread. It's a whole fucking process that I just don't, it's not worth going through. As good as that is, as good as it tastes, not worth the effort. And you guys will notice I'm clean shaven. I just shaved this morning. I just like to do that every now and then, shave the beard off. I don't know what I look, I look younger, definitely, without the beard. I don't know if I look better, though. I'm like kind of 50-50 on that. But when it gets like too thick and I'm not good at trimming beards. I just grow it out and just roll with it. So when it gets too long and too big, I just shave it all off. Because I think it's been a month and a half since I last shaved, or 2 months. Yeah, I think it was like 2 months. I didn't even start the whole beard growing thing until February. I think that's when I first started saying, you know what, I'm going to grow a beard out and see what happens. And it actually turned out, it looked better than I thought it was. So, I'm going to keep this whole beard thing going. I like it. Before, I struggled with growing facial hair. Part of me, I prefer the beard, not necessarily because of the look of it, but because it is so much easier getting ready before I go to work or whatever I'm doing, to just literally brush my teeth, take a piss or a shit or whatever I gotta do, shower, and that's it. Shaving is a fucking process, especially when you want to keep a clean shaven look, right? You want to keep the clean shaven look, but, after it doesn't look too bad right now because I literally shaved at 7:30 this morning, so about like 5 hours ago. But obviously, like after a day, it starts to, hair starts to grow in certain spots, and it looks patchy, and it looks like shit. But like, I can never find a good electric razor, or even like a regular razor. But I prefer electric because I get fucking cuts so easily with the regular one. But even with the electric razor, I get cuts like really bad, and I get like I break out. I get like acne and all these fucking spots and cuts and all this shit. So when I try to like shave, especially like the hair from my neck, because that grows so fast and it looks horrible, and it's so much easier and it's so much better to just not even worry about that. Not worry about it at all. Like, I'll shave the hair from my neck. Like, when I have a beard, I'll obviously shave the hair from my neck, but only when it starts to grow to a certain point, and you can just shave it off and it's easy. When you have like these fucking hairs coming in, and you can already kind of see some of them coming in already, which is crazy because I just had a clean shave. But yeah, it's fucking annoying. But this bread's good, especially for the price. And I think, obviously, if you want to make a nice sandwich out of it, that's an option. Sometimes, I'll feel adventurous and I'll take some chicken nuggets and put them in the bread. And that tastes good. Have a nice chicken sandwich. Just put some chicken nuggets in the bread. I enjoy that. So I guess that's technically a sandwich, even though most people would consider you needing to have more than just chicken and bread. Although I know a lot of people that have plain hamburgers with no tomatoes, no pickles, no lettuce, nothing. Just a bun. Just a bun and a patty, and that's it. There are some people that do that, and I think that counts as a burger. And I think all burgers are sandwiches, by definition. But I know there's a whole debate going on about that right now. Very contentious. Yeah. I fuck with this bread heavy. I really do. Walmart, especially like their bakery section, they actually have some good quality shit there. I'm not gonna say it's like on the same level as like an actual bakery, but Walmart makes a good effort, and it's very accessible, obviously, because you're there to buy groceries or whatever else over there, and just having like, oh yeah, get some fresh donuts, get some fresh bread, and all this other different shit that they sell over there. I can't speak much for the deli because the deli, I don't eat deli food at all. The only thing that I buy from the deli section is the Panera mac and cheese that's pre-packaged. But I don't even buy that at the deli. I just take it. It's like at the deli section. I just take it and buy it with my groceries. So I don't fuck with deli stuff. Um, but yeah, I know I'm a fucking weirdo. You don't have to tell me in the comment section. I already know. But goddamn, this bread's fucking awesome. And if you haven't been there, especially if you shop at Walmart and you haven't checked this out before, I think you'll like it, especially for the price. It's very, it's a great value.